Hey guys, I'm Brad. Welcome back. This is Buy It, Flip It, Ship It, and we're in the garage. This is where I do most of my resale business, and that is primarily what I do as part-time in my own business. I will pick up used items, sometimes retail arbitrage, buy things new. And yes, you can see behind me I've got some new unboxed Lego. I do some Lego investing, holding on and waiting for the prices to rise as the sets retire and go up as the supply goes down, right? So what we're reviewing today, this is the 5th video of a series of videos I'm doing to review a company, America's Thrift Supply. I did order some bulk from them. Primarily these videos have been about the Lego purchase that I made, which has been probably the biggest thing. The 4 boxes that I bought, 10-pound boxes, mysteries as well. So if you go back and watch any of those first 4 videos, you will see me open those boxes up and see for the first time as you watch what I really think about what I got. Right now, after having those boxes for a couple of weeks now and going through everything, I'm now ready to give a final analysis on what I think, right? And I also emailed the company with my opinion and they emailed me back. So we're going to go over all that. I've got some numbers for you, and this is really what I want to know is it worth it, right? Is it worth it to put your money, invest it into the products that they're offering and be able to flip it and make some kind of profit? Is that possible? Is it worth the time and the energy? And we're going to go over that right now. So I do want to give you a little bit of information from their website about who they are. Their site says that they are an e-commerce site connecting resellers with gently used items. So right there on their About Us link in their website, they say that they are trying to connect resellers with gently used items, right? So these are their words. Resellers, obviously, we are people who will pick an item up, try to pay as little as possible, and then flip it for a profit, right? So we want to take their items and we want to make some money off of them. They know that. All right. Their inventory, according to their website, is sourced directly from the thousands of local donation centers, and they have over 2,000 donation locations. Their goal, this is also on their website, is to take products that don't find a home in our stores and give them a second chance before becoming environmentally harmful landfill waste. Well, that sounds really good, right? What also sounds good, I guess, is that it comes from a store and they didn't find their home right there. They restock their stores daily, and they have plenty of stores. So my idea when reading this is this was on their shelf and no one bought it. Now it's available online for resellers like us to get in bulk. I'm not sure, but typically when I go into a thrift store and there's Lego, it's because I just caught it. The Lego doesn't stay on the shelf. So my impression of what this says regarding Lego, at least, is that they're just collecting it and they are shipping it in bulk. I can't see that these things were actually in the stores. I may be wrong, but that is my opinion about that. Now, they do sell other things on their website. Today, I'm just going to be talking about Lego, and also did a plush micro bale purchase, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that. But they do jeans, they do Harley Davidson products, so feel free to check out those items. Those are not anything that I'm currently reviewing, but this is for those who want to be getting into the Lego stuff, right? So a little bit about my purchase. I went onto their website. I had heard about them from a YouTube reseller who does plush, and I checked them out. I saw the plush, but I also saw the Lego, which I was actually more interested in. but I tried both. So my review of their site, it was very easy, it was very fast, and actually after I ordered, the shipping was really fast. The only problem that I had was there wasn't any reviews. You know, I searched online, I searched YouTube, and I tried to find anyone who had already done what I'm doing right now, and I couldn't find anything that was regarding Lego. So that is why I'm doing this. I'm doing this to help you so that you can have something that you can say, hey, I saw someone review it, I saw him open the boxes, and I saw exactly what he received. And I did enough of them so we can get some kind of idea of their consistency and the kind of averages that we can get from that. So I'm doing this to help you guys, and hopefully it does help you make a good decision about your purchase, because I really didn't have a good review when it came to the Lego side of things. So I bought 4 boxes of Lego. They are mystery boxes, so I was very aware that I was buying mystery boxes, and the site says that they contain 10 pounds of product. Lego and non-Lego. They do let you know there's a possibility that you're going to get some non-Lego, maybe Duplo or some other items. And I was like, oh great, I'm going to buy this big box and I'm going to get a whole bunch of Duplo, which that wasn't the case. If you watch any of the videos, you'll see that I didn't pull any Duplo out. I did pull a lot of non-Lego. Duplo wouldn't have been bad. I can sell Duplo, but it was the non-Lego stuff that we're going to talk about here in just a minute. But the mystery boxes, they're $40 each, and $15 shipped. And I do want to note that I did buy multiple boxes, but there was no shipping discount because I bought multiple. It was a flat 40 and a flat 15 on every single thing. Now, I do have to admit that I did get a discount because they were offering some kind of promotion at the time. And if you go to their website, you might catch one of those. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going all about the actual pricing that was before discount, because this is what matters to any buyers who go in, whether there is a discount or not. Discount just makes it even slightly more profitable, right? So their site says each Lego mystery box contains 10 pounds of assorted Lego pieces and Lego minifigures, of course non-Lego. And if you see the unboxings that I did in the first 4 videos, you'll see that I read those disclaimers every single time so that there was clarity here, that I knew what I was getting into, and I wanted you to know what they were saying about their product in regards to what I received in my initial reaction based on what they said about their product. That's what it's all about. So the fact they said it contains 10 pounds, I thought it was important to weigh everything, and you'll see I did that. So here's the breakdown. All right, product breakdown here. The boxes themselves weighed an average. The boxes that they sent it in, not the actual boxes with stuff in it. The boxes themselves weighed an average of 1 pound and 2 ounces. Okay, so I took that weight off of the total weight because I didn't pay for a box. Their site said that it was what was contained inside the box is what was 10 pounds. So I weighed it and I reduced the price of the box to know exactly how much the product weighed. So breakdown: box 1, 9 pounds 10 ounces. Box 2, 9 pounds 11.6 ounces. Box 3, 9 pounds 7.2 ounces. Box 4, 9 pounds 8.4 ounces. So you can see I actually got less than 10 pounds. You say, Brad, okay, it wasn't that much of a difference. Okay, average weight of the product was 9 pounds 9 ounces. That's right about 9.5 pounds, right? So I got about half a pound less per box just right off the bat before I even look at everything, right? Now, the total product weight of all 4, without the boxes, of course, was not 38 pounds 5.2 ounces. All right, that comes into play. I'm letting you know that for a reason. All right, so let's talk about the non-Lego, because I'll go through everything and I want to see what I'm actually getting, right? Because that's what I paid for. And that's what's going to be profitable. I'm trying to make money, right? So I'm taking my time here. So the non-Lego things that I found, I got a list here. I'm going to let you know. And I'm going to include non-Lego and unusable, unsellable Lego because the condition of some of these Legos were not good. And I did reduce that from the amount of product that I got. So some of those Legos were broken, painted, colored, or even glued. If you watch that fourth video, you'll see a whole set that was glued together. I can't sell that. No one wants a glued set. The fun of Lego is building it, right? All right, so some of the non-Lego rocks. I was really not happy about the rocks. Marbles, because rocks aren't toys. They did tell me non-toys, right? Anyways, rocks, marbles, figures, toys, accessories, cars, crayons, and even dead bugs. Yes, there were dead bugs in there. It's fine. Non-Lego and unusable sellable Lego weight. Everything that came out, and I've got this whole bag right here, is everything that was non-Lego. It looks like Lego. It's easily misinterpreted as Lego, but it is not Lego. It's brands like Creo and Tyco and some other things. I go over that in those other videos. The weight of all of that was 5 pounds, 13.6 ounces. So out of the 38 pounds, 5.2 ounces of actual product that came in the box, only 32 pounds and 8 ounces of it was Lego. That's 32.5 pounds. All right, so when you think about that, I bought 40 pounds promised, and the actual usable, sellable Lego that came with that was 32.5. That's almost a whole box itself, right? Because the average box was 9 pounds and 9 ounces. And now I'm here 32 pounds and 8 ounces. All right. Actual Lego, although some was dirty, there was a good variety. So there was some good in there, right? Small percentage of minifigs and mini dolls, which I did sell those off first. Those are the easiest things to get rid of, and they're typically the most valuable parts of a Lego lot. You gotta pick the minifigs out. Those are the things that people actually want. All right, and my number one find in that was a Star Wars Zam Wessel. I don't know that character, but when I looked it up, it was a rare minifig, so I sold it for about 55 bucks, which is great. That's a whole box, right? That's what I paid for one box. Of course, that wasn't my profit because I did have some seller fees and some shipping that wasn't included in that, so probably more like $45, but still a good find. But that was the best find, right? I did have some other minifigs that I did sell for somewhere around the 40 to 50 mark as a lot, and that's fine too, right? So there were some pluses in there, right? You can't guarantee what kind of minifigs you're going to get, the rarity of them, or the condition of them. I did have some broken minifigs. Some of them have cracks, and if you resell Lego minifigs, you got to make sure that you are listing the condition of those minifigs, and some of those are going to be cracked on the back or on the arms, maybe even sometimes on the legs, so check those out. Some of mine were, so that did decrease the value of the minifigs, so I did not get full top dollar for those. So 32.5 pounds of Lego, and I paid a total of $220. That's 4 boxes, $55, $40 for the box, $15 for the shipping. So that's $220 for all of it. So this comes out to a paid per pound rate of $6.77 per sellable / usable Lego. Now, as a reseller, and when I was getting into this, reselling used Lego, it was said that 4 to 5 pounds is a great top dollar amount to pay. You really don't want to go over that. So looking at the mystery boxes and factoring $55 for a 10-pound box, that's $5.50 per pound Lego. That's okay. I'll do that. That's not a bad deal. But that is not the reality of my purchase, right? Because I just had to deduct all the non-Lego and damaged Lego and glued Lego. So you could sell Lego, I see online, for somewhere between $10 and $15 for 1 pound. All right, somewhere in that mix. So let's say we got middle of the road there, $12.50 per pound, assuming no fees, no selling fees, right? Let's just say we sell them local, not on eBay or Facebook Marketplace where we ship it out. There's no fees. Let's say we do that. $12.50 per pound. That comes out to a gross amount of $406.25. So you take the $220 that you paid, and that's $186.25 profit. So that's best case scenario. Of course, there's variables, right? So let's say we did 15. That's probably top what you're going to get if someone wants to pay that. $15 per pound. Say there's a 15% selling fee on that. That's about the average selling fees, right? $2.25 drops off of that 15, and then that's a pound of Lego. You're not going to really sell it for, or you're not really going to ship it for a pound, because the packaging is going to put it over a pound. So you're going to have to do priority, at least with USPS, and the best rate is usually going to be that flat rate shipping bag, that padded, which is at $8.20 if you were to do it through eBay's discount, and that leaves you with $4.55 of leftover for you after the fees and everything, if you were to sell it for $15 in this scenario with these variables, right? So but multiply that by the 32.5 pounds, and that's $147.88. That's a loss of $72.13, which you could make up with the sales of the minifigs, right? And in some case, maybe you break even, maybe you make a little bit on top of that 220, but in my opinion, that's too much work for that little anything, right? That's barely anything that you're getting there, and you've already gone through, you picked through, and you went through the trouble of listing and all that. It just doesn't make sense. So I wasn't going to reach out to American Thrift Supply. They actually had someone contact me about a survey, and they wanted a reseller's opinion about it. And this was before I really looked at everything, but I did have those numbers. But they weren't really interested in all that. But anyways, they gave me $100 just to be transparent. They gave me $100 for taking that survey, which is great. That reduced the cost, and I was cool with that. All right, I got a discount. That's a little bit of profit that I make back. But then I see other resellers, like the one that I saw who got the plush. I see that they keep getting better things than I got. And to talk about that plush for a second, I got the micro bell. That was 75 pounds, and it was $150. And that thing was mostly Beanie Babies and dirty toys and baby toys, which there's no high demand for that. There's really no reseller market for those kinds of things. Maybe Beanie Babies if you lot them all together, and it was just awful. So when I see other resellers getting better product from the same company, I decided I'm going to reach out. So I'm going to tell you my email here. I'm going to read through it. I wasn't going to write this. Oh, you know, my subject line was why my order with you guys sucked. I just wanted to let them know this is what the email's about. I'm just going to prepare you for it. I wasn't going to write this, but then I see other resellers on YouTube. Sorry, I'm using my phone. I'm moving this a little bit. I see other resellers on YouTube getting way better deals than I got. I purchased 75 pounds of small plush for $150. Was this a win-win? Like, win-win. You sold it to me. You got something. I bought it, and I'm supposed to make something. Was it win-win? Did you as a company get a great deal as I did? Your company screwed me royally with this plush bale. I've tried to break even, but it doesn't look like it's possible. I'm trying to make my money back, but there's no way with what they sent me. $150, that's done. I'm not making that back on what they sent me. How could it be with what you sent me? I got Beanie Babies, a lot of Beanie Babies. I got even more unsellable babies toy plush. I found a few good items, but nothing that will help me make a profit. Like I said, I can't even break even and make my money back. About a quarter of my bale was either dirty, stained, or damaged. I am very unhappy with the plush bale. All right, so that's the plush side of things. I'm not really going to dip too much into that, but I did order in the same order, so I was letting them know how I felt about that. As for the 40 pounds of Lego I purchased, I want to let you know that the deal was not good either. I at least can break even with those, but even if I break even, I lose. I lose the time it took to sort, clean, list, package, and mail just to get my money back. Like I was saying a moment ago, it's not worth that. It's supposed to be, this is where I get into the math, 10 pounds of Lego. I weighed everything. All 4 boxes totaled 38 pounds, 5.2 ounces. I sorted out all the Lego from the non-Lego and unusable Lego. I found a lot of dirty Lego. I found some broken Lego. I even found an almost complete Lego set that was super glued together. Now, if you've seen the Lego movie, I did say something in the unboxing about Craggle. You know, that's the crazy glue, man. You can't do that with Lego and think you can resell it. I can't sell that. As for non-Lego, I found other Lego compatible pieces, which was to be expected. I let them know. I knew that. But I also found other items such as rocks, marbles, dead bugs, cars, toys, accessories, etc. All of the non-Lego items plus the unusable Lego pieces weighed a total of 5 pounds, 13.6 ounces. Meaning my net sellable Lego came out to 32 pounds, 8 ounces. I paid for 40 pounds. So when I really think about it, I bought 4 boxes, but really only got 3 boxes, plus 2.5 pounds. This feels like a ripoff. That's how I felt. The real issue is that you claim to cater to resellers. This is where I'm going to get them because I am a reseller. I tried you out based on what I saw a reseller on YouTube got, and I was greatly disappointed with the quality of what I received. I filmed my unboxing and plan to give an honest review on YouTube with America's Thrift Supply right in the title, which is true. I wanted to let them know, hey, before I let you respond to this email, what you say is going to be reverberated. I'm going to let people know what I told you and what you tell me, and I want everyone to know exactly what happened. And they can make their own decision about that, right? This is for you to decide. But this is my experience. I filmed my unboxing and plan to give an honest review on YouTube with America's Thrift Supply right in the title. Before I bought from you, I researched for reviews but found one that looked good. So I feel that I must upload my review with all the bad so that buyers have a good and a bad to look at and make a more informed decision. I hate that I have to write you this or even upload a video. I don't really care to spend the time to do this, but after all that, I decided that I just want to make sure that there's at least a review on there. Whether this was a good review or bad, I was going to put it on there. There needs to be better quality control on your end. Mystery box shouldn't mean it's a mystery whether you'll get screwed or not. And that's true, right? You're catering to resellers. We should feel like you left us some meat on the bone and the quality of the product that you're giving us is going to be something that we can use. But that's not. Well, I was just letting you know that's how I feel. If you think you have a way of making it right, I'll give you the chance to let me know your thoughts. I just want to know, what do you think about what I've just told you? I'll include your response in my video review whether I agree with it or not. Again, so that potential buyers can know what your company is all about, right? They could be ugly, they could be sweet. I want y'all to know either way. Thank you for reading this. I hope to hear from you soon. I did get an email back next day. Thank you for getting back to us, Brad. I apologize for your experience. However, All of our boxes and micro bales are made based on the inventory that is readily available at the moment. The micro bales are made up of inventory that is pre-sorted at our brick and mortar stores. Once they have Gaylords full, they will then transport it to one of our warehouses so that it can be dumped in a micro baler and compressed to the designated size and weight. Since the stores pre-sort it prior to sending it, there is little to no pre-sorting once it reaches the warehouse for baling. Once they have baled the items, it is then brought to our warehouse for storing until it is sold and shipped. So they're just letting me know how it works. Great. I don't really care how it works, but what it sounds like is you are putting the blame on the front line. You're saying, hey, the stores did it. The stores are the ones that send us the stuff. All we do is pack what they send us. Okay, I have a response for that. They continue, as far as the Legos go, I do apologize that they also did not meet your satisfactions. We're getting apologies, which is great. I really appreciate that they are addressing each thing that I sent them. So I am grateful for that, and I do let them know that. Our shipping records show each box weighed in over 10 pounds each at the time of shipping. I am not sure where the other 2 pounds went since each one was 10 pounds. And that's, I let them know how I came up with the math. As mentioned in our listing, the Lego boxes will contain some non-Lego brand pieces as well as other assorted items, dead bugs included. No, they didn't say that. I would just say dead bugs don't weigh really anything. The corpses of bugs are very light. They're just shells of what they once were. But I don't want dead bugs. I didn't buy dead bugs, and that just doesn't seem clean to me. Anyways, moving on. They continue. We do market more so towards resellers. However, we are unable to guarantee any resale value on the items that we sell, which is mentioned in the disclaimer on every product. Yes, I know that, and I did read that to you guys every time I opened the box. I'm sure that got old. I can offer a partial 50% refund on your microbell, $75. Oh, yeah. And refund one of your Lego boxes, $55. Right, okay. This would be a total refund amount of $130. Now, my total in was the $220 for the Legos and then the $150 for the microbell, which came out to, what, $370? I think I got a 15% discount on that, so that wasn't too bad. But anyways, they're offering a discount, even though their disclaimer says they don't do it, which I also read in those videos. I will get the refund process started. Please note that it could take up to 5 business days to fully process before reflecting back into your account. So you know I've already gotten it. I did receive it. It's in there. Thank you. Lastly, I have created a 20% discount code to use on your next purchase. This discount code is a one-time use code and will be valid through the month of September. All right, and then it lets me know what code to use. So that's great. You sent me a discount code and you sent me a refund, half of the bail, $75, which I don't even think I'm going to get $75 back for a plush that I can't sell. We'll see. I might break even on that, $75. And then $55 for the box. So that's great because I felt like I was actually missing a whole box. Almost. Only got about 2.5 pounds of sellable product in that 4th box if we do all the math, right? So great. I'm really thankful that they replied and they were willing to offer me some kind of fix for my issue without me having to back and forth with them. Now, the intention of the email was not to get a discount. I just wanted to see what they were going to have to offer me. If they could discount, that'd be great because I feel like I was at a loss and I wanted to make some kind of things right on my end. So I did respond back to them, and this is what I said. Thank you for getting back to me so quickly, which they did. It was quick. I am very grateful that you took the time and read through everything that I had to say. I appreciate the time you took to explain your side of things, which I do appreciate. I also appreciate that you have offered me a partial refund. Because again, look, I didn't expect it because their disclaimer says it. And let me just go back through their disclaimer here, which I printed out real big. Mystery boxes and bundles are sold as is and in used condition with no implicit guarantee of variety or resale value. All items shipped by America's Thrift Supply should be considered used. We do not accept returns or refunds on items unless the condition of the item is below our quality standard. We do not offer partial refunds. But there was a part in there about below our quality standard. I don't know what their quality standard is. But I let them know that my quality standard was higher than what they sent me. So this is where I continue. I would like to give a little more explanation about the Lego boxes to get an accurate weight to the actual product. I subtracted the weight of the box after removing the product. I wasn't aware, nor was it mentioned in the description on the website, that part of the weight included the box it is shipped in, right? It shouldn't, because the website actually says the box contains 10 pounds. Not that it's 10 pounds including the box. You got to word it just right, and based on your words, you got to eat that. Also, your site claims to have a quality standard, but is not clear on what that means, and that's what I just mentioned to you from their disclaimer. Right? I don't know what their quality standard is, but I'm about to say something here about it here in a second. In this instance, broken, glued, and dirty Lego made it through the quality check. Uh-oh. Were you not quality checking? As for the bale, which is the plush, the micro bale, your site says AB quality. Now, that does say something about the quality to expect. Quality B. Grade B is described on your site as minor or visible wear, which I believe to be something a lot better than I received. Minor wear would have been fine. This is not what I got. I got dirty, damaged, and stained, right? The blame seems to have been shifted to the store level, so I hope that this issue is dealt with at that level. That's what they say. Hey, everything's packed up back at the stores. What are you getting mad at me about? Right? Fix it. Send a message. Let them know. Thank you again for your willingness to resolve my complaint. The refund definitely will help with potential profitability. I hope that I can make it work out for my business and that my feedback will help with your business. I hope it helps with your business, America's Thrift Supply, if you're watching this video, because you should know how the customer feels based on your pricing, based on what you send, right? I understand it's a mystery. There's no way you can tell everybody what they're going to get before they get it. I understand that. But you have quality standards. You say so right there on your website. So why are my quality standards higher than your quality standards, right? You said AB quality. You said that it was a ton of value. It's right there in your description. So all I have to say, overall, the experience with the company has been good. I've had good experience with America's Thrift Supply. They were quick to resolve the issue. Is it fully resolved? I would have liked a better refund, but I'm not going to push it any further than that. I'm thankful for what they gave me. As for the 20% discount, I think I'm going to take my refund and run. I don't think I'm going to purchase again, even though 20% is tempting. I don't know. It's still, I don't think it's going to be worth it, because you could get something really great in there that pays for the whole thing. And then you're left with nothing but profit after that. But it's a risk. And that's what you should know before you buy from America's Thrift Supply. Know the risks. Know what I went through is possible what you might go through. You might get a better result. You might have a better experience than me. So I can't say that you're going to experience the same thing I did. Or you may have a worse experience. If they don't fix what I think is wrong there, you could have something very much worse than the situation that I had. I hope this helps. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more videos like this. I am a part-time reseller, so I don't typically review things like this, but I'm always trying to expand my business and search for other ways to source for my inventory, and this was something that I tried, so I appreciate you watching. If you watch to the end, I know it's long and very long-winded, but a good review is going to have lots of information, so I'm glad that you watched. Thank you for your time, and you have a great holiday weekend. It's Labor Day or Memorial. No, I don't even know, but have a good one and have a great